Jurgen Klopp will not be allowed in the dugout for Liverpool's clash with Southampton tomorrow after an FA appeal over his red card against Manchester City. Klopp initially avoided a touchline ban following his dismissal in the 1-0 win against Man City last month on October 16, instead of being fined £30,000. But the FA revealed that they would appeal the decision on November 4th, and it has now been confirmed that the German will be banned for Saturday's clash with Southampton. The news was announced less than 24 hours before kickoff at Anfield, with the fine upheld and Klopp warned over his future conduct. Assistant manager Pepin Linjes will take duties, supported by Peter Krowitz, Vito Matos, and John Achterberg. It is not the first time Klopp has missed a game while in charge at Liverpool, but it is the first time he has done so due to a suspension. Last season, Linjes was on the touchline for the 2-2 draw at Chelsea in the Premier League last season, while previous assistant Željko Buvac stepped in for a clash with Sunderland in 2016. Klopp was absent against Chelsea after testing positive for COVID-19, while he missed a 2-2 draw with Sunderland due to a bout of appendicitis. It means he will next take charge of a competitive game in the Carabao Cup fourth round against Man City in the week commencing December 19th. His next Premier League game will be the trip to Aston Villa on Boxing Day, 6 weeks from Saturday. So what is my take from all this? I feel like it's a bit ridiculous from FA, the British FA, for banning Klopp. At first they were gonna fine him and all like that, but it's really ridiculous for them to just ban him after thorough consideration, and then they appealed, and then somehow the appeal goes through. I don't know, it's kind of ridiculous and a bit corrupt, to be honest. But that red card against Man City, I felt like he should have stepped up for either one of the matches before this game, which would avoid us from him not being able to manage the Southampton game. But overall, I think they should have I feel like they should have stuck to him being fined £30,000 instead of him just not being able to manage the team. He should I get that FA has the authority, but it's mad when they have the authority to do these kind of things and they think they're the ones in power. That management, that admin, FA needs to rework their style of how they handle these kind of situations. I feel like they need to know what the people want it was. And so if Klopp is fined a few weeks' wages, yeah, and he'll gladly accept that. But then why do you have to ban him a few weeks later? And this and this and that. Make one decision and that's it. You don't have to think so hard and you don't have to and try get away with it so that we're thinking taking our Klopp out of the Liverpool match this Saturday, this weekend will how do I say this? It will reduce Liverpool's chances of getting top four this season. Just be clear with what you want to do, FA. The FA needs to be clear on what they wanted to do in the first place, and just not take things like these too lightly. At first when you first took into consideration Klopp's ban, you should have at least thought either to ban him right after that Man City game. But why now, almost a month later after that game, do you want to ban him now? It's just ridiculous, and I think the FA need to be reworked as well. But yeah, Klopp will not be present for tomorrow's final game before we break off to the World Cup. And I will be I think after the Southampton match review, I'll be giving you my predictions for the World Cup. And I'll be doing a few things during the World Cup. Yeah, and I'll see you guys in the next video.